New York, 1922. The tempo of the city had changed sharply. The buildings were higher. The parties were bigger. The morals were looser and the liquor was cheaper. The restlessness approached hysteria.
Shall we?
Who is this Gatsby?
Do you know him?
War hero.
Mr. Gatsby doesn't exist.
Gatsby? What Gatsby?
I beg your pardon. Mr. Gatsby would like to speak to you.
Gatsby. He had a grand vision for his life since he was a boy.
I'm gonna fix things just the way they were before.
Just you and me. No amount of fire could challenge the fairy tale he had stored up in his heart.
Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful?
Is all this made entirely from your own imagination?
When I got nothing,
But I had the uneasy feeling that he was guarding secrets.
I know you will.
I wish I'd done everything on earth with you. I don't want to go.
And don't.
Last green light in my eyes, and my love on my mind, and I'll sing from the beginning.
It had gone beyond her. It had gone beyond everything.
Something ought to be done about a fella like that. My life has got to be like this. It's got to keep going on.
Here the director couples non-diegetic sound and camera work. Atmospheric music is manipulated in a slow and soothing manner that increases in volume as the camera framing increases in closeness, with mid-shots of both characters zooming into close-ups. This is of use to build audience anticipation, as the director reiterates expectations of what Daisy will say to Gatsby after almost 5 years. Therefore, the director's intent was to create a climax as to what her first words would be.
I'm certainly glad to see you again.
I'm certainly glad to see you as well. We've met before. I'll have someone come prepare this immediately. Sorry about the clock.
That's an old clock.
Lovely, though, a lovely clock.
Yes.
Within this scene, the director has emphasized Gatsby fumbling with the clock prop as it symbolizes how he is making an attempt at recreating the past and making up for lost time. The symbolism that this prop has adds to the mise-en-scene. Another visual component is the large quantities of flowers that adorn Nick's home. These props are a display of both excessive luxury and Gatsby's desire to impress Daisy. Costuming also adds to the mise-en-scene. Not only are the outfits in keeping with the era, but also the fineness of them alludes to Gatsby and Daisy's wealth and belonging among the elitist community. All of this is important, as gaining riches is what Gatsby believed would win her over. He is shown to be desperate to recreate their romance, as the director cleverly makes use of props. However, the positioning of the characters on either side of the mid-shot frame emphasizes tension, and that possibly too much time has passed.
We haven't met for many years.
5 years next November.
Tea.
Yes, thank you.
Darling,
thank you.
thank you.
Lemon or sugar?
Neither.
Plain.
I just have to pop into town. I'll be right back.
Nick, I've got to speak to you about something.
Yes, I'll be right back.
God, this was a mistake. This was a terrible, terrible mistake.
You're just embarrassed. Stacey's embarrassed too.
She's embarrassed.
Yes, just as much as you are. Hey, you're acting like a little boy. You're being rude. Daisy's in there all alone and you're... Looking over my story so far, I'm reminded that for the second time that summer, I was guarding other people's secrets. Once again, I was within and without.
A mid-shot is used here to indicate and emphasize Gatsby and Daisy's close positioning, which foreshadows a potential relationship. Comparative to the previously mentioned mid-shot, this highlights a development in their relationship. This effect, achieved by the director, is crucial to convey the drama genre of the film for the emotional themes involved.